Greetings, Robonaut.
15 seconds, okay. 30 seconds.
Shake his hand. There we go.
Don't they sleep when they're sleeping?
I didn't eat the last cookies.
A good night's sleep on the ISS is very important, since lack of sleep has all sorts of negative effects on human beings.
Oh boy! Time to imagine I'm someplace else.
Let's see what our astronauts do when the night lights come on. Night.
Night.
Future of space exploration looks good, doesn't it? But it's not all about cool rockets and high-tech gadgets. It's about people. Exploring Mars will help us better understand our home, our past, and our future. But to push the boundaries of Earth, you must also push the boundaries of science and technology. Microgravity is punishing on the human body. Your bones will thin, your muscles will shrink, and your immune system will weaken. We've got to figure out how to keep you healthy during the long journey. And as powerful as our new rockets will be, you won't be able to travel with all the supplies that you'll need. You'll have to learn to live off the land when you get there. It's back to basics as you learn to grow food, create water, and build a shelter. On Earth, there are abundant resources available to sustain life. But on Mars, you'll need to learn to conserve and reuse everything. That's right, everything. All these things are being done to help you get to Mars. But human space exploration isn't just about pushing boundaries. It fulfills a deep need to understand our world and to explore the nature and meaning of human life. It's also really awesome. Hey, let's take a look and see what's going on with NASA today. We've had some great launches. Let's see what else is happening from right here. Let's see, there's always a lot going on. Let's start there. Wait, I have something special for you. You know you're here today during one of the most exciting times in NASA's history. Since retiring the Space Shuttle program in 2011, NASA has been transferring low Earth orbit spaceflight over to the private sector through a program called Commercial Resupply Services. Two companies, Orbital ATK and SpaceX, have been conducting resupply missions to the ISS, carrying food, supplies, and scientific equipment to keep the station running and the astronauts exploring. The program's been highly successful, but that's just the beginning. With NASA's Commercial Crew program, SpaceX and Boeing are fine-tuning their vehicles with the goal of achieving safe, reliable, and cost-effective access to and from the International Space Station in low Earth orbit. Frequent launches will be seen here at Kennedy Space Center and Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. And think about this. 100 years ago, there were no airlines. And just a few decades later, millions of people are traveling by air. Many of you probably arrived here on an airplane and never gave it a second thought. In the future, dreams of space travel could be a reality for far more people than ever before. And in the next couple of decades, commercial space transportation will transform our world in ways like we haven't seen since the dawn of aviation over a century ago. One thing's for sure, we're going to need creative thinkers and problem solvers like you to help us on this incredible journey of exploring space. Now that you have been briefed, you're ready to be a part of the future of space exploration. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to work at NASA? Whether you're flying a mission or supporting it from the ground, it takes a special kind of person to embrace and deal with those risks and challenges. Someone like you.
We don't know what the universe is made of. We don't know where the limits of the universe are. We don't know what dark matter is. We don't know.
Is it all figured out? No, it's not all figured out. It's never all figured out.
That's why it's so exciting.
It's just so much, and we know so little about it.
Why should we explore space when we have so many problems here on Earth?
People ask me this question all the time.
We don't take a rocket and fill it with dollars and blast it into outer space. Every dollar we spend is spent here on Earth. And that makes for a better economy.
It makes life better right here on Earth.
Amazing things have happened because of our space exploration. Cell phones,
solar panels,
environmental monitoring,
artificial limbs,
communications,
pharmaceuticals, computer technology,
Solutions to problems here on Earth.
Just imagine what else will come.
so many more inventions and discoveries that we will use in our daily lives.
You only learn by really going out there and pushing the boundaries.
We don't know what's going to happen in the future.
What happened to Mars?
Mars once had an environment similar to
It has a Grand Canyon, the equivalent of Los Angeles to New York. So there was plenty of water on Mars in the past.
Where did it go? What happened?
How did Mars become a wasteland?
Could it happen here on Earth?
How can we as a species survive?
Could you bring Mars back to life?
We could learn by going off the planet and potentially bring those lessons back.
We learn more about what our eventual future may be.
What if an asteroid is coming towards Earth?
It could wipe out civilization as we know it.
What if we haven't developed a way to stop it? We'd have to sit back and watch it happen.
That would be a disaster. As a people, we would have failed.
We can sit here and do nothing. But did the cavemen sit in his cave and do nothing? Or did the cavemen look out at the hill and say, I wonder what's over that hill?
When you're part of a NASA team, You have to develop new technologies and solve problems that no one else has ever solved.
You need to figure out how to get hundreds of thousands of pounds of equipment to space.
How long can humans survive on the surface before ill effects?
We don't know right now how to keep food preserved long enough for the trip. So we'll need people to solve that problem.
This is going to be hard, harder than anything anyone has ever done.
Right now, I have no idea how we're going to do that, but we will.
And while you're doing all this, you might answer questions like, is there life out there?
Are we alone?
Are we alone?
Are we alone?
The greatest discoveries are yet to come.
But if you want to be involved in something big, I mean something really big, where you can say you were part of the next step of human evolution, that's what exploring space is all about.
You can stay in the cave if you want to, but you can take a risk and you can walk over the hill and who knows what you'll find.
Look around. The first person to live on Mars just might be in this room today. Today's young people are the heart and soul of future NASA. You are the ones that'll lead us to the next frontier and beyond. You are tomorrow's explorers.
All stations verified. Ready to resume count and go for launch. LVTC.
Launch vehicles go.
STC.
Spacecraft is go.
GSTC.
Ground systems are go.
LPS.
LPS is go.
Flight.
Flight is go.
SMA.
Mission assurance is go.
LPE.
LP is go.
RTD.
Recovery forces are go.
RSO.
RSO is go. We have a range clear to launch.
TDR.
DDR is go.
GLS.
We're go.
CDR.
Flight crew is go.
Attention all stations.
This is the launch director. We are go for launch.
T-minus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
8, 7,
6. Ignition sequence starts. 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff.
On behalf of NASA and Kennedy Space Center, I'd like to thank you all for joining us today. My name is Billy. If you have any questions,